What does basketball mean to us? To me, basketball is everything. What does it mean to you? Basketball in Barbados is a niche sport. It can't compare to the cricket or even football within the island. It doesn't have as many willing participants, spectators, or even playing fields and facilities. Very few courts around the island are indoor or even semi-enclosed. Most hoopers are at the mercy of the weather. Some courts don't have lights. You can only get your hooping in during the daylight, except with the scorching heat of the sun beating down on you in the morning and in the afternoon. Hooping isn't feasible until after 3 p.m. or risk heat stroke. But in the past, even if the court did have lights, you couldn't just turn them on for pressing a switch like most courts these days. You had to obtain a special coin from the Sports Council in order to turn them on. Most basketball players start out playing different sports. I personally came from boxing. And many players start playing competitively at a late age, 15, 19 years old, compared to the starting age of other countries like the US, which is 5 to 11 years old. And yet, basketball has carved out one of the strongest sporting communities in the island, and has had an everlasting effect on the lives of those who play. For many of us, the court is a sanctuary, a place where we can be ourselves, where we can better ourselves, focus on our craft, make friends, make rivals. It gives us a dream, something to aspire to. All you need is a ball and a hoop. All the problems in your life fade away when you lace them up and you step on that court.
Hi, my name is Wendell Austin. Ask anyone that knows me, and they'll tell you, I love basketball. My wife says it's part of my personality at this point. I honestly don't go a day without thinking about basketball. I not only play the sport, but I also coach, study, and also watch basketball of all kinds. NBA, EuroLeague, FIBA, it doesn't matter. I don't go a day without consuming basketball content. Funny thing is, even in this small island, I'm not the only one that has such a passion for the sport. There's a lot of amazing individuals trying to further the sport of basketball within the island, and there's a lot of kids doing their best to try to achieve their dreams of making it professionally. Basketball in Barbados is a small community, yet a strong one, and it's growing. I've been gone from the island for 7 years now, pursuing my education and career as an aircraft mechanic. And ever since I've been back, one of my goals has been to capture and provide footage for local players for 3 reasons. So that aspiring players can have high quality footage to show overseas scouts and coaches. 2, so that players can have film of their games and can study their game and figure out what they need to work on. 3, just to have local basketball media for people to enjoy and watch. Hopefully bring in new fans and supporters to the local game. My dream for basketball in the island is to get as big as cricket is, and one day be able to watch our national team compete for medals in international tournaments. I think we're on the path to that, thanks to programs like Next Gen and people like Coach Z, We also have some incredibly young and innovative coaches already making their mark. I didn't always have this passion for basketball that I do now. Between the age of 6 and 10, I actually lived in Louisville, Kentucky, and I attended numerous basketball camps, but I just didn't care for the game. What really ignited my spark for the game was watching the 2012 Louisville Cardinals win a national championship. That run was amazing, one of a kind, and inspirational. It got me wanting to play basketball in a competitive setting. Around that time, I also got my hands on NBA 2K13, and I played that a lot. In the year of 2014, I was able to witness John Calipari's Kentucky team go unbeaten in the NCAA regular season. And then also see the team that I played 2K on, the Golden State Warriors, eventually win a championship in the 2014-2015 NBA season. Watching those teams really inspired me and grew my love for basketball, and it made me want to see how far I could get with basketball. Most kids start playing competitively in secondary school, and I started my journey when I was 16 years old for Christchurch Foundation. Most kids will join their secondary school basketball program and play in the school league, and from there they'll join clubs outside of school and hopefully play in Division II and Division I, and then aim for the Premier League, which is the best of the best in local basketball. A lot of clubs like Pine, Station Hill, and Clapham Bows, and even on the school level, Harrison's College have developed really notable players and have gone on to make careers for themselves. There's a lot of talent here on the youth side. You've got a lot of players that are 12, 13, 14 that are on a talent level comparable to that of America, and I think that speaks a lot to programs like Next Gen and Coach C and the progress that they've done over the years. I think this is the golden generation of basketball talent in Barbados, and hopefully more fans can come out and support these kids and watch their rise to professionalism. For a lot of us, basketball is more than a sport. It's our escape, our therapist. It's how we better ourselves. It's how we make friends, and how we grow and mature. It also gives us something to strive for. All right, where do you see yourself going with basketball?
Short term, mainly just going overseas, having a scholarship and everything. Long term, I would love to make it to the NBA someday.
This is what basketball means to us. The question is, where do you see yourself going with basketball?
As far as it takes me.